Hello. The year 2026, it has started, and yes, it should be good. It should be productive. It should open the doors, and it should be full of achievements. Yes. Let's talk about something different today. Yes. Let's talk about strength and let's change and let's learn something. Yes, I will learn something from the way that I will reflect on myself as I explain, and you will learn something from whatever I say. Yes, and if you resonate with it, you can take it from me. And if you don't, then maybe it's not the right place for you, right? Slip away. So, yes, let's talk about gym. These days, it is very common operation for every boy, every man, even the kids. It has become mainstream. Gym bros. Well, it was, but even in the third world countries, it is becoming mainstream now. And it is not acknowledged in the form of body positivity. It is sort of in a different way. It's more like a trend. Gym bros, protein. It is so, all these things, they are so good for to romanticize the process, for to give, they really act as motivations to charge up the process and pursuit. Yeah, they really help that. But what I will say is that if it is approached and in a way that it breaks the boundary of, it breaks its boundary. If it is approached in a way that it breaks its boundary, all this mainstream thingy, yes, then it becomes gay instead of being great. Yeah. So it should be a choice then, if to be acknowledged. We have two choices. What do you prefer? Do you prefer it to be gay, or do you prefer it to be great? Think about it. In the gay things, what lies is pulling a whole personality out of the gym, running towards the beauty. Do you understand what I am saying? Running towards the beauty. Pretty. Would you like if someone says that you have pretty good biceps? They look stunning. Or do you prefer that you look strong? You really look like a man who is not deprived of food. What will you prefer? Do you want to be beauty conscious as a man? I'm not telling you to become a fat fuck. No, I'm not. But you really should pull yourself out of gay things and turn around to the other side of the great things. And if you're already on the great side, cheers, mate. So it is really required to have a great perspective instead of gay perspective in whole of the gym thingy that every boy is pulling out, you know, in the name of body positivity. They're wearing feminine costumes, running towards the beauty. It was never like that. It was really, really never like that. In the way that we are doing it for the women's guys, it was never like that in the known history. Really, really believe me. All this aesthetic, and when I see these boys running towards it, yes, actually on some spectrum, on a level, it is healthy. It is really healthy. The whole of the trend, the whole of the push towards the gym to impress girls, to impress your friends, it will really help you, believe me. For the initial start only. And then you're pushed towards the gym and you go there and you see skinny dudes like you. You look around and you say, yes, look, he looks beautiful. His abs, they are so apparent. But you're not aware of the fact that the muscle mass and in simple terms, what I will say is he doesn't carry much weight. He doesn't carry much muscle mass, and it's all just calorie deficit. And he is he is deprived of food. And his dots, they are apparent, which you say that they are abs. Yes. So to change your perspective and to intensify the situation, what I will say is, yes, it is such a good motivation and opening to utilize an external energy to just enter the gym. It is really, really good. But don't hold a gay perspective, you know. Yes, really, really. You're finding them beautiful and pretty. It was never like that. You were supposed to be afraid and grounded once you saw someone's physique, yeah. What you felt was attractiveness, and it is gay. It's not good of an inspiration, really, really. So what I will say is that once you start it, you should change your perspective a little, really, really. So that you become a man. Because in order to become a great man, you have to first become a man from a kid. And I said it before that there are men these days who are 30, 35, and I have seen, I swear to God, I have, like these men, they are kids. Yeah, they are kids these days who are 34, 35, 40. And then there are men these days that are 12, 13, 14. I swear to God, I have seen men that age. So yes, you really need to change the perspective. And Take it as self-care and alchemy. Really, really. Your body needs to be destroyed and not given comfort. Do you understand that? This is how our muscles work. You have to destroy your muscle first, then and only then you will recover. In the required time, in the recovery time, they will recover. And yes, they will increase their volume. So my brother, first of all, yes, I will just give you a little of an advice. Yes, get into the powerlifting. Really, really. Powerlifting, just try lifting as much weight as you can and avoid injury. As simple as that. Yes, and you would learn some angles from YouTube. It will really help. And couple your powerlifting with some martial arts. It will really help you. Boxing, Muay Thai, Taekwondo, Kung Fu, Karate, whatever you like. It is really healthy. This combination, it is really healthy. Powerlifting and martial arts. It's really productive, believe me. And in powerlifting, I will say, there are also levels to the powerlifting. Study the Mike Menzer. You know, there is this bodybuilder. His name was Mike Menzer. Once you study him, his ideas, his philosophy, it is so scientifically based, and it focuses on the intensity, increasing the intensity and less volume. Yes, don't increase the reps nor sets, increase the weight and stay there on the 8 to 12 reps and do it to the failure. Lift a weight that you can only do 2 sets on, and you cannot do more than 8 reps. Easy as that. Lift a weight that you cannot do more than 12 reps on or 8 reps on, or 2 sets. Like I'm saying that in the 3rd set you just cannot move it, and also apply only 3 movements per day per each muscle. Suppose if you're doing shoulders, yes, shoulder press, only 2 sets, fuck ton of the weight, easy. And your reps, they should not surpass 8 or 12. Then lateral raises, fuck ton of the weight, only 2 sets. It can also go to the 3, but still in generally 2 sets. The weight should be like that you just cannot, you really cannot move further away to and cannot surpass 8 or 12 reps. And then you can do, for the rear delt, there is also some, there is a movement for rear delt, the rear delt as well. And you should also do the same in the same way. 2 sets, 8-12 reps to the failure, and you cannot do more than that. Get 8 hours of sleep plus 8 hours of sleep for the recovery, nothing less. It can be more if you have time, but this is the way. And choose a cardio day in the whole week, and in that day you don't lift any weight, all you do is cardio. Maybe you couple it with abs and do a cardio day. Practice your martial arts. Get a boxing bag or something. Beat the shit out of it. fuck around and find out. You will really do it well. I'm not saying to join a martial arts academy. Use your brains. Learn it from YouTube, or just get into it. I'm not saying to just get into the martial arts and you do it professionally. I'm not saying it's to do it in that way. Just sweat in that way. It will help you have that instinct, have that reaction time. Yes, that's just move yourself. I'm just saying it. Simplify it. It's such a good start to it. It is such a good start to it. Because everyone is going to gym now. The new year, it has started. And everyone has started it. Boys, they look at other boys and their biceps. And they're attracted towards it. It's a little gay, but it's a good push towards it. But as soon as you enter the gym and you just start working out and moving your muscles, yes, instead of wasting your time and your consciousness on something, you should change your perspective regarding it. And just say, I prefer being great over gay. It's really that simple. Yes. And don't take steroids. You really don't need them. Just eat good. Eat clean. Ten eggs a day. Good for muscles. Protein. Simplifying it all. I don't talk much about these things because this channel has everything to do with mind models. But if to be observed, this thing, the changing of perspective regarding something, it is also a mind model. If you resonate with me, then we are at the same place. Welcome. And if you don't, find something you resonate with. Easy. And best of luck. Don't take steroids. And don't get into bodybuilding. I also forgot to mention that. Do not get into bodybuilding. It is gay on an extreme level. Imagine judges judging your glutes and giving you points and the symmetry of it and saying that, wow, in the back pose the glutes look fascinating. Imagine a judge say that. And if you're a Muslim, your aura, it is not covered. Aura, it is not covered, which is beneath the belly button till the knees. That has to be covered. We command women around to cover themselves, to wear hijab and all these things, and forget. And I see all these boys wearing shorts. It angers me. Generally, I really don't care. But still, it's not good. Yes, it is something you should consider. Don't get into bodybuilding. You don't want judges to look at your glutes and judge you based on the symmetry and beauty they hold. I would never want that. That's pretty gay. And just start, Like, yeah, it is a good push, a good motivation that you want to impress girls, you want to impress your classmates, you want to impress all these people, someone from the family or their... Yeah, and if you're in a competition with a boy, it's so good, so healthy. A healthy competition, yeah, really, really. a strength, competition, and if you're in a competition with your brother, with your cousins, so healthy, such a good, great motivation. This is the real way. Yeah. But if it is true, it's also good. At least you're not a fat fuck and you're trying your best and you're not jerking off at house. And it's really productive in this way. But once you have entered to do something, you will always seek for the mastery, if not perfection. Really mastery, and yes, to look like that you operate and use your common sense. You use your brains. There are some changes that are required to change the perspective and the way we look at things. Otherwise, there is not much difference in the way that the great and the gay, they sound